Good morning, I'm John Chappelear. Thanks a lot for watching. This is the Positive Thought of the Week. Today I want to talk about the idea of creating positive change and what it takes to actually move from here to there. And the simplest way to remember this is the 3 P's. You have to practice, you have to be persistent, and you have to have patience. The idea is that you have to practice, of course, because that's how you get to Carnegie Hall. Practice, practice, practice. But if you're not practicing what you want to create in the way of change, if you're not becoming, you will never be. If you don't practice, change will not occur. That's where willingness comes in the daily 6. So we have to practice to make things more permanent. And then we have to be persistent in that practice because it is consistent behavior, small changes practiced consistently, creating dramatic results that bring about a movement towards positive change. And you have to keep that in mind. So when we practice, we also have to be persistent. And then finally, the thing that we tend to not be very frequently is we tend to not be very patient with ourselves. Look, this is new behavior. All new behavior is uncomfortable, even if it's good behavior. We make New Year's resolutions of, lower our cholesterol and save our money and do all these other things. So these are good things that we've committed ourselves to, and yet they don't last very long, do they? That's because we still have to be persistent, not just practice, but we also have to be persistent and patient. Okay? So being patient with ourselves. Don't get frustrated because the changes aren't coming fast enough. I've done this for 6 months. I should be better at this. No shoulds. What's the old phrase? I will not should on myself. So don't do that. You will move forward at the pace that you will be moving forward. And don't measure your success against anyone else's. Okay? So practice, persistence, and patience. And when you add all those 3 together, you get to move from where you are to where you want to be. And one last thought. Just remember that practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. So if you don't know how to practice or you don't know how to create this change, don't worry about persistence and patience until you figure out how to practice. Find a new teacher, teach new lessons, read a book, talk to a friend, get a coach, whatever you want to do, but practice. Practice to make perfect, be persistent, and be patient. Thanks a lot. This is John Chappelear. Thanks for watching the Positive Thought of the Week.